Hey guys, this is Chris from Empire Bricks and welcome to a brand new LEGO Star Wars MOC review. Today we're having a look at this beautiful Jabba's throne room designed by Rich Pepperell. But before we dive into the actual details of the MOC, I would like to tell you something about the designer, Rich Pepperell. The instructions for this MOC were shared by him in a Facebook group called Bantha Bricks. I'm pretty sure a lot of my viewers have heard of this group. It's one of the largest Star Wars group or Lego Star Wars groups on Facebook. And Rich actually has made very large amounts of these box dioramas, as he calls it. There is 22 of them. The instructions are for free. However, it's quite hard to find them online because he shared them in the group. I will do my best to link to the instructions underneath this video. But if you are looking for these instructions, then go to the Facebook group and Google on his name or search on his name. He's made similar box dioramas of the several Death Star scenes, like the tractor beam control, tube corridors, hangars. There is a Cloud City one. Even some Mandalorian versions, an Endor bunker. So tons of these box dioramas that you can actually stack on top of each other, which would be really cool. And I hope to make more of these in the future. But this is my first one, Jabba's throne room. So let's dive in. I've actually had this built for quite a while, but I wanted to review this with figures. And I didn't have a Jabba the Hutt figure. This particular Jabba the Hutt figure is the best looking one of the two, in my opinion. And it comes in two sets that are quite expensive to get at this moment. So I was waiting for someone in Sweden to sell the separate figure, and I found someone on Bricklink who did. So I got it, so I could really populate my MOC. So let's dive in. This is Jabba's throne room, as you can see. It's a box diorama. It's a term you might know from grade school, I think, where you make these shoebox dioramas with something inside of it. That's the general idea of this MOC. So it's really squarish, but that's the idea. You can stack them on top of each other. But if you don't mind the outside, which is quite bland, as you can see, nothing special here. This is actually quite good looking and pretty detailed for something so small because it's not too big. It's quite sturdy. The bottom is made of 2 layers of plates, making this relatively expensive to build unless you have most of these plates. I had most of these plates, so it was okay, but that can make it pretty expensive. The rest of the bricks is actually not too expensive, so that's pretty cool. So let's start off with the main area where Jabba is sitting. The whole MOC is actually made to post figures in, so I can take Jabba off for a second. You can see that there is an area where you can attach him. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. It's actually the only downside of this MOC is that if you place Jabba here and you would attach him, his tail is kind of in the way, and I'm not sure what would be the best place to position him. I'm just going to keep him loose for now there. I populated the MOC with some other kind of scoundrel figures. So here is my UCS Boba Fett, still a pretty neat figure. Really happy to have this and a perfect figure to use for this MOC. He's kind of discussing business with Jabba, and I used some other figures. So this other figure from the same species as Jabba, I kind of forgot his name, but I'm pretty sure you guys know it. Here we have Dengar, one. I think this is one of Ankar's thugs, or this is one of the pirates from one of the movies. So I kind of just went through my minifigure box and just took everything I could. This is actually a rebel figure, but he kind of looks scruffy, so it makes sense to put him here. Is Tito, I believe. So just everything put together, but it looks like a lively scene. There is a nice place for more figures as well. So as I told you, the MOC is built to post figures. So there are some of these modified tiles in different places where you can attach them. There's a special place for Jabba himself. This is actually, I think, somewhat of a gooey chocolate fountain thing that you can see in the movie. I think Jabba eats from it. It's supposed to be there, but that doesn't fit when Jabba is in the MOC, so I moved it upwards to the stairs. There is some really nice wall detailing as well. Just some small stuff. So this is all included in the instructions, everything except for the figures. So the detailing as well. I like the arches here, creating the illusion of more space. It's really well done. The transparent dishes on the wall. I'm not even sure what this is supposed to be, but just some greebling and stuff. And here in the corner, there is a spot that is perfectly positioned to put your Han Solo in carbonite part. I'm not sure if he's counted as a minifigure, but maybe you guys know that. You can see there's a control panel on the wall. So this is actually a space that is meant to put this Han Solo in carbonite part over there. So that looks really good. So all in all, I think this is more than just a MOC. It's just a really nice way of displaying some of the figures that you have that you would otherwise just have lying around or have them inside of a MOC. So, for example, the Jabba figure comes with his Jabba Sil barge, and he would be inside of that, so you wouldn't actually see him. So this MOC kind of gives you the opportunity to display some really nice figures. I am intending to make more of these box dioramas, even though most of them will be probably pretty gray or pretty tan, because most of them are either from The Mandalorian or from Tatooine, which is kind of a tan colored MOC, and all the others are mostly from the Death Star and maybe some Star Destroyers, so mostly gray. But either way, all the hallways together would look really nice. So quite a simple MOC, but I'm really happy that I have it. I'm glad I could review it now. Again, these instructions were free, but you need to find them in a particular Facebook group called the Bantha Bricks, and look up the designer's name, Rich Pepperell, and I think you'll be able to find the instructions for all of the box dioramas. I will try to link the instructions below, but for now, this is it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.